Talk about some teams that are just playing great. Who are you buying to make a deep playoff run? Boston in the East or Dallas in the West?
If you told me that Tim Hardaway is going to be on the floor playing at the best level that we've seen from Tim Hardaway Jr., I would probably say Dallas, the way Luka is playing, how he's rededicated himself after being challenged publicly by his coach, Jason Kidd. But, man, the way Boston's playing, I got to give Jalen some more credit. He said, don't get rid of anybody.
Don't do that.
Get a point guard who can help facilitate all this.
Don't do it.
Take some of the pressure off and get those guys to play together. And when they made that move to San Antonio, I'm going to go with Boston, actually. I'm going to go with the Celtics.
You know what? I'm going to go with Celtics, too, and here's why. Because they have a chance to be a part of the 4-5 matchup. And sorry, I know your elbow's sharp tonight with that matchup that's happening in Chicago.
I'm worried.
But I think if the Celtics play against the Bulls in a playoff series, that'll be tough for the Bulls.
Bulls have never beaten the Celtics ever.
Yeah, that'll be tough for the Bulls, so I have to go with the Celtics.
Guess what? It's NBA countdown, and we work hard enough where we've earned the privilege to say both, which I'm going to do. Both. And let me tell you the reason why. On a Boston Celtics side, with the two of y'all, I would look at Ime Udoka, the job that he's doing in terms of how he has them playing defensively. They're like piranhas out there.
No doubt.
Boston's defense is real. It's legit. And when you can stop people and you got two dudes that could give you buckets, I can't ignore that. The reason I could say both, though, is this. As it pertains to the Dallas Mavericks, let's keep in mind that the Golden State Warriors don't know about the status of Draymond Green. He's been out a little bit too long. It's conspicuous, and we know it, and we can't ignore it any longer. Something's wrong there. Number two, what is CP3 going to be when he gets back? Out 6 to 8 weeks. So there's some vulnerability at the top of the Western Conference.
With the thumb, not a back. You'd rather have a thumb.
I understand. I'm just saying there's some vulnerability at the top of the Western Conference with the way Dallas is playing. We can't ignore it.
And I want to give respect to that guy on our screen there. You made that point at a time when a lot of NBA players, if they are questioned or criticized, tend to shut down and get defensive. Luka really feels like he's gone the opposite direction, and he's played his way into the MVP conversation as a result.
No matter what age, they want to tweet instead of just saying, okay, the coach, who, by the way, wears a Hall of Fame jacket, Jason Kidd.
That's right.
He got on him. And you know what? Rick Carlisle may have done the same thing last year, and maybe it didn't work. Maybe he didn't do it, whatever that case is. He has responded to that criticism, and he looks like he did at his best the last 2 years.
Remember, they also got rid of Kristaps Porzingis.
That's where I was going.
Who was a problem in that locker room. Him being gone has a lot to do with the elevation as well.
That's what he responded to as well, absolutely.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.